Our journey begins with a question as old as human curiosity itself: is reality merely an illusion? Imagine a world where everything perceived, touched, and interpreted is not concrete but a magnificent mirage crafted by the very fabric of our minds. Science and philosophy, though distinct in their approach, converge in this existential dance. Together, they dive into enigmas too immense for words alone, challenging the core of what we consider real. Brace yourselves, for we are about to unravel the paradox of our very existence. Time, an invisible force perpetually marching forward, is something we all assume to understand. Yet, when scrutinized, it behaves in the most confounding ways, questioning our perception of reality. Einstein's relativity defined it as flexible, bendable under the influence of speed and gravity. In quantum mechanics, time isn't a relentless sequence but an ocean of possibilities, a domain where particles dance in and out of existence. Could time itself be the ultimate illusion, a construct of our consciousness? Consider the strange realm of quantum physics, where particles exist in multiple states simultaneously until observed. Schrödinger's cat is both dead and alive, illustrating how reality can be dependent on observation. This challenges the classical notion that our universe exists independent of us. Instead, it hints at a participatory cosmos where the observer plays a fundamental role in crafting reality's tapestry. Are we, perhaps, co-creators of the universe itself? A curious traveler into the depths of illusion might find themselves entangled in thought with Eastern philosophies. Here, reality is described as a dream of the self or a projection of consciousness. The ancient Indian concept of Maya describes life as a grand illusion, a veil obscuring the truth of existence. Similarly, Buddhist teachings speak of samsara, the cycle of illusion and suffering. Could these timeless philosophies hold the key to embracing our astronomical and quantum quandaries? Modern holographic theories suggest that our entire universe might function like a hologram. According to this mind-bending hypothesis, our three-dimensional world might be a projection from a two-dimensional surface. This radical idea is not without evidence, as principles within black holes and quantum gravity seem to support it. Imagine living in a projected universe, a majestic cosmic movie where dimensions are mere illusions of complexity. The double-slit experiment further compounds the mystery of reality. When light and other particles pass through two slits, they form an interference pattern more characteristic of waves than particles. This unexpected result implies that particles exist simultaneously as waves of probability. Observing the system, however, collapses the wave function, forcing the particles into a definite state. This phenomenon raises profound questions about the nature of measurement, observation, and conscious reality. In the quest to comprehend reality, virtual simulations emerge as a fascinating tool. Some theorists argue that advanced civilizations might run simulations of their ancestors, our lives but mere lines of code in a grand software. The intriguing possibility that reality could be an ancestor simulation invites us to reconsider the boundaries between imagination and existence. Are we characters in a simulated drama, elaborate artifacts in a cosmic experiment of unfathomable scope? These conundrums do not solely exist within the realms of science or philosophy, they proliferate popular culture. Films like The Matrix blur the lines between perception and reality, positing unsettling visions of our world. Characters questioning their ontological status resonate with audiences worldwide, reflecting an innate human intrigue about the nature of truth. Such narratives echo the age-old queries of philosophers and the cutting-edge hypotheses of physicists. Delve into the neurobiological mechanisms that construct our perception of reality. Our brain is an intricate maze of neurons that interpret signals from the environment, crafting the tapestry of our conscious experience. Yet, the brain can be deceived, as evident in optical illusions and cognitive biases. Understanding the mind's process of constructing reality may illuminate the link between the external universe and our internal consciousness. The power of thought experiments in probing reality's bounds cannot be overstated. Philosophical minds through history, from Plato's allegory of the cave to Descartes' evil demon, have challenged assumptions of truth and illusion. These mental gymnastics stretch our imaginations, redefining boundaries between the conceivable and the actual. They force us to foster skepticism regarding our perceived world, urging us to seek the deeper layers of truth beneath its surface. Peering through the lens of quantum entanglement, we witness particles interlinked across vast distances instantaneously. This strange phenomenon defies the classical notion of cause and effect, insinuating a web of connections binding the universe subtly yet profoundly. Could reality itself emerge from such connectedness, a tapestry woven with intricacies stretching beyond the visible cosmos? In exploring entanglement, we inch closer to deciphering the enigma of our interdependent existence. Let us now venture into the realms of speculative theories and fringe science. Concepts like time loops, parallel universes, and multiverses offer tantalizing glimpses into worlds where our known laws are bent or broken entirely. These theories paint an almost fantastical picture of cosmic grandeur, where reality branches and intertwines across an infinite spectrum. While still on the fringe, they urge us to suspend disbelief and consider the boundless possibilities of existence. Einstein once remarked that the distinction between past, present, and future is only an illusion. His contemplation harmonizes with the blockage universe theory, where all times coexist, rendering time travel a tantalizing prospect. This theory suggests that visiting the past or future isn't a leap across time but a journey through our three-dimensional perspective of a four-dimensional reality. Such notions provoke us to rethink not just the flow of time but our place in its eternal march. In a universe dictated by mathematical laws, some propose that mathematics itself is reality. Max Tegmark's mathematical universe hypothesis posits that the universe must be mathematics, governed by structures and patterns discernible to those who wield its equations. Through this lens, our reality is merely an expression of mathematical elegance, a cosmos coded in numbers and equations. Are we simply living in a numerical matrix, dictated by the fundamental language of the universe? The theory of relativity versus quantum mechanics debate continues to confound physicists, highlighting paradoxes in our attempt to unify the forces of the cosmos. Gravity, a force well accounted for in relativity, defies integration within the quantum framework. This discord reflects the vast complexity of understanding actuality, where two fundamental theories espouse complementary yet seemingly contradictory views of the cosmos. Could unraveling these mysteries lie at the heart of understanding if reality is an illusion? Entropy and information theory are pivotal in unveiling the layers of reality's enigma. Entropy measures the universe's inexorable drift from order to disorder, with information serving as the blueprint guiding this journey. In this paradigm, the universe is an informational construct, where entropy disrupts and reorganizes the foundational data. Could understanding entropy illuminate why reality appears structured, despite its underlying chaos? Consider consciousness, the great unraveling frontier of science. Our minds house perception, identity, and existence, forming the foundation of reality itself. Though veiled in mystery, consciousness might hold the ultimate link between quantum phenomena and the tangible cosmos. Exploring consciousness offers insights into perceptual filters and cognitive constructs. Could true understanding of reality's illusion lie in decoding our mind's enigma? As we probe deeper into cosmic mysteries, we confront the concept of nothingness, the void surrounding reality's ever-expanding edges. Paradoxically, this emptiness teems with virtual particles, popping into existence only to vanish in an instant. This quantum vacuum challenges our perception of voids and reality, confirming that even nothing is not as it seems. Could unraveling this contradictory concept lead us to a greater understanding of everything? At the heart of the quest for understanding if reality is an illusion, we find the ultimate philosophical inquiry: what is reality without perception? Descartes pondered this in his famous dictum, "I think, therefore I am." Reality, therefore, may be contingent upon observers, relying on our perceptions and cognitions to take shape. This concept leads us to question, does reality exist outside of our senses, or is it inextricably tied to the perceptions through which we interpret it? In an existential twist, climate models and ecological data forecast our planet's transformation, challenging the rigid reality of our environment. Human influence echoes through ecosystems, altering landscapes and provoking feedback loops. These changes highlight how dynamic and fragile our perceived reality is. Could environmental insights into our natural world reveal how intertwined our illusions are with the global system we inhabit?